Today, man, I'm talking about if you don't get along with your family, if your family is always talking shit about you, if your family is always negative towards you, should you still bring the kids around just because you guys are family, you guys are related? In my opinion, man, growing up, in my experience, I feel that no. I feel that sometimes, family members, man, are like too negative, I could say. And I feel that sometimes, man, they talk a lot of shit and they throw a lot of jabs at you for no reason. You know what I mean? And then sometimes the kid looks at that. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes they don't say something negative towards the kid or they don't fuck around with the kid or shit like that with the kids, but sometimes, man, the arguing, all the bullshit, I feel that creates animosity, that creates hate towards a kid because I've seen it happen, man. So I feel that if I don't get along with somebody, or if I'm gonna go and sit there and be fake, why am I gonna bring my kids around? You know what I mean? That's what I think. I don't know what you guys think or not, but I feel that because in my experience, you know what, I try to make a lot of shit work and I try to be cool for the kids. But it felt that the more I try to be nice and the more I try to be the bigger person and the more I try to let shit slide, the more they took that as weakness. And they took that as, we could talk shit, we could do this, we could do that. You know what I mean? So I feel that why are you gonna bring those kids to that shit? You know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, man, my mom was a dick. She always talking shit, always used to put me down and all that shit. So why am I gonna bring my kid when I'm trying to be better, when I'm trying to cut, you know what I mean, and try to be a better father and try to cut the chains, how they say, you know what I mean? Try to cut the cycle. And I feel that, and I just feel that you could just change. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to keep going with the cycle. You don't have to keep going with the circle. You don't have to keep doing all that shit. So I feel that if you don't get along with your family, bro, why even bring your kids around? You know what I mean? Like I remember when I was growing up in my household, they always used to talk shit, always used to put each other down and all that shit. And I remember when my kid was born, and I remember I told them, I was like, hey yo, you know what I mean? Like today my daughter's gonna be born, and they were like, okay, and so that, but my mother's telling me that, I said, you know what? It's okay. And that's the day that I cut ties with them. Because I felt that if I'm trying to, or not if I'm trying, but if I'm bringing my kid into this world, dude, why am I going to bring them to the same bullshit that I grew up in? You know what I mean? So after that, bro, I did my family. I stopped talking to my family. Because I feel that not just because we're related and we blood and we grew up and all that, nah, man, we don't have to fucking sit there and throw jabs at each other. I don't have to sit there and pretend. You know what I mean? Like the older I got, the more I realized that shit, dude. Why am I gonna sit there, bro, and take my kid to a place where I don't even like to be there? You know? That's why my daughter tells me, hey, yo, dad, I don't want to go there because blah, 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 blah. You don't have to go. We don't have to go. I don't force my kid to go nowhere, bro, that she doesn't want to go. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel, but that's how I feel. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. So, sorry about that. I had to charge my computer. So that's how I feel, man. Especially if I try to be a positive person, if I try to motivate and try to teach my daughter not to let nobody punk her, not to let nobody feel some type of way. So why am I gonna send it to a place, or why am I gonna hang around there just because, we're family, we're this, we're that? Nah, dude, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like real shit. I learned that growing up. I remember when I was growing up, man, they used to be like, oh, you're going to go to your grandma's house. Oh, because no, she's your grandma. I'll be like, I don't want to go there. She's a fucking dick with us, dude. She's always talking shit to us. Oh no, you're gonna have to go because one day she's not gonna be here and blah 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 blah. Yeah, one day she's not gonna be here to talk shit to us. You know what I mean? And after that, bro, I remember I chilling with my mother, man. Every time she had a bad day, always talking shit too. So the day would go wrong, she would come and whoop their asses. Something would go wrong and something would happen. So it's like I was growing up, dude. I remember I was like, when I have kids, I ain't gonna be like this. When I have kids, I'm gonna be fucking different. When I have kids, I'm gonna be like, fuck whooping their asses, fuck talking down. You know what I mean? And that's what I fucking did, dude. It's up to you to break that fucking cycle, bro. And I remember when I was like, you know what? When I have a fam, I'm not gonna bring my kids around. Fuck these people. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. But I remember when my daughter was born, right before, I remember I called. I was trying to talk to my sis. And I remember my sister wasn't there. She was at work. I remember my mom answered the phone. And I was like, hey, what's up, mom? She was like, what up? And I was like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that at 10:30 today, Friday, my daughter's going to be born. She's like, who gives a fuck? What do you want me to do? Jump up and down? And that shit took me like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like, how can you be an asshole with a baby, dude? You know what I mean? I know you were a fucking dick with me, but with a fucking baby that has nothing to do with shit. You know what I mean? After that's when I knew, bro. Just how that day I cut my daughter's umbilical cord, that's the day that I cut my family's fucking cord, bro. And that was it. I stopped fucking with them. I stopped calling them. I stopped doing all that shit. That day I said to myself, fuck that, dude. You know what I mean? Sometimes, bro, just because you're fucking a family doesn't mean you have to fucking hang around. Doesn't mean you have to fucking be chilling together. Doesn't mean you have to let a lot of bullshit slide, bro. If you don't like something, bro, or people treat you some fucking kind of way, bro, let these motherfuckers go, bro. Because the problem is not you, the problem is them. You know what I mean? So that's when I knew, bro. When my daughter was born, I was like, I'm gonna be different, dude. You know what I mean? And that's what I did, man. It's all up to you. Yeah, but I was talking that to my boy today, man. Because he was like, hey, you know, I just had a baby. But I don't really get along with my folks, man. You think I should take them? And blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, did they call you? Well, your fucking girl was pregnant? Nah. Did they check up on you? Nah. Have they called you? Nah. So why are you going to go for it, bro? If they would really care, bro, they would have been calling you, I told him. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, you know what I mean? That's what I did, bro. Like, sometimes we try to chase that acceptance or that love from people, bro, that they don't even know what love is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude. After that, my daughter doesn't ask me no questions. I don't tell her nothing. She asked me one time. And I remember my mom had called me, this is years ago, and she started talking shit for no reason because I guess she had a bad day or something. And after that, I said, that's the reason why I don't take you over there. And after that, my daughter's already grown, and she understands the deal, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That's what I was telling my boy. The way they treat you, bro, that's how they're going to treat your kids. Another thing, bro, people are going to treat your kids the way they treat you when you're broke. The way people treat you when you're broke, that's the same way people are going to treat your kids when you die, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I feel you, man. My family sucks, too. It sucks, man. Thank you for joining. And my family sucks, too, bro. So I just decided, you know what I mean, to just cut shit off. Not talk to them. It's been years now, man. It's been years and years and years, dude. You know what I mean? I remember the last time I really said that was when I was 15. My mom kicked me out of my house. She said that she was tired of taking care of me and feeding me and all that bullshit, dude. So I hit the streets. And after that, I've been through a lot of shit, man. So I've been through a lot of phases, bro, just to find myself. And nobody helped me. Like, none of my family was there. As a matter of fact, all my family was fucking criticizing me for no reason. You know what I mean? And people don't know shit that you go through, bro. Especially when you were a young buck at 15. I didn't know shit when I was 15. You know what I mean? But I was in the streets of LA, bro. A 15-year-old kid, bro. Got beat up, robbed, all that shit, dude. Growing up, you know what I mean? Like when I was like, I think 17, I got an apartment downtown. After that, bro, I got a job. And back in those days, bro, this is like the early 2000s. Rent was fucking cheap, dude. So I got me like a single for $400 a month. The utilities were fucking paid. And I was working for Rite Aid, bro. That's crazy, man. And after that, time just passed. No check for my family, none of that shit, bro. Nobody gave a rat's ass and none of that. But I remember when I was about to be a dad, I was like, you know what, man? Let's see if people change. Let's see what's going on. They're probably gonna be happy because I'm about to be a pops and I fucking grew up and shit like that. You know what I mean? Give me a second. Hey, sorry about that, bro. But you should seek help, man. You know what I mean? Because drinking and all that, I felt like when I left my family, because my mom, when she kicked me out, bro, when I was 15, she was like, you know what? I know one day I'm gonna go visit you in jail. I know one day I'm gonna go visit you in the fucking in the cemetery, blah blah blah, talking all that shit. And after that, I said, you know what? Fuck that, bro. I ain't gonna give this lady that fucking pleasure, bro. Or see me locked up, or see me on drugs, or see me all that. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes, bro, you have to use the reverse psychology and be like, hey, you know what? I'm not about to give these people the right. So if you drink, bro, stop drinking. Get some help. You know what I mean? Do it for you. And I remember just growing up, bro, and now I'm a grown ass man. Now I remember my mom hit me up because now she's old and like, hey, how you doing? Nothing, bro. You can't show love to people that wasn't there. And that's how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel, man. But yeah, man. After that, dude, my daughter's grown. She knows where I come from. I had told her that why is the reason why we don't hang around with the fam. And she never questions me. She's like, you know what, you're right. Because why do you want to take your kids, bro, to the same circle, to the same cycle you grew up on, bro? You know what I mean? Like real shit. Well, my peeps, I got the computer and the phone right here. Hey, you know what, man? If your son is graduating, bro, that's props. Sometimes when my daughter graduated, bro, from elementary, I know that I didn't have shit. But I make shit happen, though. You know what I mean? As long as you don't stay in the same spot, as long as, bro, you keep going and leveling up, bro, your kid will understand, man. You know what I mean? They understand, like, sometimes we can't give them everything. We give them what we can. You know what I mean? And they're gonna grow up appreciating it, bro. Every sacrifice that we do, my boy. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I really appreciate you, mate. You know what I mean? So like with me too, bro. I remember like when I was a young buck and my daughter was young. Me and my girl, bro, we struggled. We went through a lot of shit in life, and nobody was there. As a matter of fact, bro, keeping it real with you guys, man. When me and my girl we were dating, I think we were like in our 20s, bro. And we didn't have shit. We were like the only ones on the bus. We was broke, bro, as fuck, and all that shit. And I remember like everybody would laugh at us, would clown us, and all that shit, bro. And I remember I used to be like, nah, you know what? One day this is not us. We just beginning, but it's up to us, bro, to level up. So I remember with my kid, bro, I had 2 jobs, and I got my 2 jobs. I fucking started saving up. I got into some business, and bam, ever since then, bro, I do my own shit now. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep positive, bro. You just gotta every day, bro, that goes on. You just gotta. Oh, I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry he doesn't talk to you, but hey, you know what you should do, man? You should reach out, like 100%, man. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Try to start a conversation with him, man. Try to start a relationship. It's never too late. You know what I mean? Like real shit. I ain't grow up with a dad, bro. My mom was something else, bro. You know what I mean? So sometimes, man, it's up to us to reach out to our kids. You know what I mean? You're his only dad, and he'll understand. Yeah, but boy, don't give up. Every day, bro, you wake up is a new day, bro, for you to get what you want and work on yourself and never give up, man. Every single day, bro. Look, man, all of us are fighting demons that nobody knows about in our heads, bro. You know what I mean? All of us are fighting battles that nobody knows. Only you know what you're going through. But one thing I'm telling you is this, my boy, you strong. You're stronger than you think. Don't let those demons beat you. Use your son as motivation to get out of the hole that you're in. You know what I mean? And I really mean that shit, bro. It's up to you. You really want to be part of your kid's life? You really want to be there? You really want to set a good example? Then it's up to you, man. Change. What's more important, the booze or the kid? You know what I mean? Because sometimes we sit there and we talk, but sometimes we got to stop talking and we got to start doing the walking towards the goals, towards where we want to be in life. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you coming, man, and sharing with me. You know what I mean? I just feel that life is what you make of it, man. It's up to you to break the cycle. It's up to you to say, you know what, enough is enough, man. I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to do this. You know? And if you want to change, you can change. Trust me, man. When I was a young buck, man, I was wild. But once my kid came, and a lot of people told me, oh, you're not going to be a good dad because you didn't have a dad, and blah, 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 blah. And everybody was always talking shit, dude. Like if they fucking knew me. And I was like, I'm not like that, dude. So I changed because I wanted to set a good example for my kid. You know what I mean? I wanted to do better. So if you want to do better, bro, it's on you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like coming from the family that I come from, abusive, downers, dream killers, and all that shit, bro, I was like, I don't want to be part of this. And it was hard, man, because growing up with nobody there, growing up, I couldn't call nobody. You know what I mean? When shit hit the fan, I couldn't go and say, hey, help me this or this. I was always by myself, man. You know what I mean? But I grew older and older. The older I got, the stronger I became. And every obstacle that came my way, bro, I received it, bro, like a learning lesson. And I doubled up in life. You know what I mean? Now I look back at where I come from and all that shit I went through just to get where I'm at. And that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys, man. You know what I mean? Because when you want to change, bro, it's on you. I remember when I held my little girl, man, and I was like, you know what? You're John Connor, I'm fucking Terminator. And my fucking mission is to protect you. You know what I mean? I'm going to be here. No matter what, I'm always going to rise. And that's what I do, man. Everything I do is for my daughter. I want to give my daughter a better life. I want to give my daughter a better opportunity. I want to give my daughter a family, a dad that I never had. You know what I mean? Because I know how it is to want something and don't have it, dude. You know what I mean? That's why I don't understand when there's a lot of dads out there that grew up with no dad. They grew up with nobody. And they just walk away from their kids. You know what I mean? That's one thing I never understood. And not me, dude. I know what it is, bro, to sit there and fucking and see your homies with a dad or see their parents come in and pick you up for school. Elementary, ain't nobody pick me up, bro. I would have to fucking walk like half an hour. Fucking first grade, second grade, bro. 6 years old, 7 years old, walking by myself. Like 45 minutes, bro. Home. And the mornings, too. You know what I mean? So I grew up with that shit, bro. I know how it is, but nobody gives a fuck. I know how it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's the reason why me. When people walk away from me, people walk away from my life, or people don't want to fuck with me, it's easy for me to cut ties, bro. Because if I cut ties with my own family, if I cut ties with people like that, bro, or if I just grew up and hit harsh times by myself, I don't really need nobody there for me. You know what I mean? Whoever's there, appreciate it. Or whoever doesn't, they can see walk out of my life, bro. And I mean that for reals. You know? That's how I am, dude. The streets raised me, but I am not the streets. You know what I mean? I learned a lot. I learned a lot growing up, man. And one thing I learned is never eat with people that don't like you, bro. Never share your fucking blessings with people that talk shit about you, bro. Never go back to a place where they treat you like shit, because they're going to treat you like shit again. They're going to treat your kids like shit again. And the cycle's just going to continue, bro. You know what I mean? If they don't talk shit to you, best believe this. You take your kids, they're going to talk shit how he used to be. Oh, he used to be like this. Oh, he used to be like that. You don't want to hear none of that shit, bro, because the person they're talking about, he doesn't exist no more. He's long gone. You know what I mean? So that's what people, bro, don't understand. So, you know, when people judge you, bro, for the person that you used to be, it's because they can't change. It's because they're fucking weak, bro. Not you. It's them. And that's what I learned in life. And that's why, man, I would rather eat by myself, chill by myself, and do everything that I like to do, bro, instead of chilling with a whole bunch of people, bro, that don't like me. You know what I mean? Like real shit. When God gives me blessings, bro, I just celebrate it when the people are there. The people that's been there since day one. Everybody else, bro, que se vayan a la verga, bro. You know what I mean? Like real shit. And that's how I stay happy, and that's how I stay in my lane. By minding my business, by ignoring bullshit, by letting go of a lot of people, bro. 100%. Give me a break. I learned that shit, man. I learned to put myself first. I learned to put my daughter first. I learned to do all that shit, bro, because at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. Everybody pretends. See who's there, bro, when you're doing good. But when shit hits the fan, everybody runs. Everybody scatters like the roaches when the lights turn on. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people tell me, bro. How do you do it, man? You be chilling by yourself all the time? I say, because I got to an age, bro, when I don't want to deal with nonsense, where I don't want to deal with bullshit, where I don't want to put up with none, with no bullshit, with nonsense, and nothing like that, dude. You know what I mean? I got to a point in my life where I just want to ignore negativity, dude. I just want to live in peace. I just want to be a cool dad, handle my business, make videos for you guys to motivate, to motivate you guys and push you guys and just tell you stories where we come from, bro. Go check out my podcast, man. Half an hour with the big dog. My boy's not here today, man. He had to go to work, so I come and entertain you guys today. So it's just me, Oos. You know, but wake up in the morning, bro, and work on yourself. Stop fucking sitting there, bro, and say, I can't do this or do this. Nah, man, do it. I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself, man. You know what I mean? And it feels really good, bro, like real shit, to be the one in your family to change the whole thing, to change the whole, where you come from, dude. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like imagine me, bro, kicking out my daughter at 15, dude. What kind of a douchebag would I be, dude? You know what I mean? Like, I remember when my sister got pregnant at 15 too, bro. She kicked her out. Like, how can you kick out your daughter, bro? You know what I mean? When she's pregnant. That's the reason why, bro. There's a lot of fucking marriages out there. There's a lot of girls out there, bro, that stay married with a partner that they don't like just because they don't have nowhere to go. And that fucking sucks, dude. That sucks ass, man. When you're in a relationship and there ain't no more love, and you're just with that partner because you don't get along with your parents or you can't go back home, that's just insane, bro. You know what I mean? I feel bad for those girls. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I want to have a good relationship with my daughter, man. So that, you know, when she does get in a relationship and shit don't work, she's not scared to come back home and be like, yo, Pops, can you come and get me? 100%, I'm going to be right there. You know what I mean? Like real shit, dude. It's like us as parents, we got to teach our kids that, hey, I'm always going to be there, dude, no matter what you do. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, no matter whatever, dude, I'm always going to be there, dude. That's what I want my daughter to know. You know what I mean? Because it feels good for my daughter to know that, hey, there's somebody there for me. You know what I mean? Like State Farm, my good neighbor, I'm always there. You know what I mean? Like real shit, dude. That's how I tell my daughter, man. Because I didn't have that shit. That shit would have been nice, man, to have somebody to call. And be like, hey, you know what, man, I'm going through this. Can I come over? Or you know what, I'm scared. Nah, homie, I was scared. I had to deal with it. No matter what, bro, I deal with everything by myself, dude. That's why when people tell me, oh, you just fucking chill, I'm used to the punches, bro. I'm used to the obstacles. I'm used to dealing life by myself. You know what I mean? So that's why now when family comes, oh, remember this? Nah, bro. I remember that, but I remember you being there. I remember nobody helping me out. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro, because when you're going through shit, people criticize you and people talk shit. And the most shit people talk is your own family, dog. And that's even the saddest thing. You know what I mean? The people that always want to put you down and always want to talk shit and always want to bring the old you is your own fam, dog. And I hate that shit. That's the reason why I don't fuck with them. I don't know how much people be saying that, but yeah, man, I'm happy I don't fuck with my family, dog. You know what I mean? They sit there talk shit about each other. They sit there and one day, bro, they're talking shit about you. The next day, they're chilling, talking. Nah, man, I hate hypocrites. I hate fake love. I hate fake conversations. I hate that shit, bro. Like, if I don't like you, I don't feel like I should sit there, bro, and conversate. If I don't like you, bro, we could be in the same fucking room, chilling, and I'm not gonna talk to you, bro. I'd rather just sit there in silence, looking at my phone, or fucking doing something else and sitting there and having a fake conversation. You know what I mean? Like somebody says hi, I'm polite, and I say, hey, what's up? How you doing? And that's it. But if I like you, bro, we're gonna chop it up and we're gonna sit there, man, and have a good time. But if I don't, no, man. I don't like the small talk. I don't like that bullshit. No, you grown for all that shit, man. And especially be sit there, bro, with family, and they try. You know what I hate when family tries to do the detective shit, bro. Oh, but remember you used to do this, but you still do it, or this and that. Like, what the fuck do you care, bro? What the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like people sometimes worry so much about what you're doing that they don't even fucking worry about themselves, dude. That's the people I don't fuck with either, man. The people that talk shit about other people and all that, bro. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good, Oos. Yeah, my people, I'm gonna have to let you guys go, man. I'm about to go get my raw water a bath. Thank you for stopping by, man, with a half an hour with the big dog. If you guys subscribe, like my shit, or comment. Today, man, I was talking about if your family don't like you, should you still bring your kids around? Or should you just not fuck with them? Me, I won't fuck with them. I'm not gonna bring my kid around people that hate. I'm not gonna bring my kids around people that are fucking negative. You know what I mean? But with that being said, man, subscribe, like, or go check out my shit at half an hour with the big dog. I really appreciate you guys, man. God bless you. One love. Thank you very much.